Holy crap! Is this thing working, guys? Let me get somebody on here.
It's working great. Woo!
I can't hear shite, but okay.
It sounds good, man. Looks good.
All right, coming a little bit better. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened here.
Yeah, you're scaring me. You're scaring me, buddy.
You look pretty scared.
I went in panic mode. I'm like, what the hell's going on? 5 minutes late. We got to do this. What's happening, man? And all right, we got this. We got it.
Well, yeah. So as you can see, I'm coming in from my phone.
Is your phone charged? I hope your phone's charged. Put it on the charger or something. I can't lose you on that next, man.
I'll get that next here. It's gonna be really odd. Let me see if I can put the phone near the monitor I'm trying to talk to, and make it a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna suck. All right. Well, let's bring on some other people who are laughing their asses off in the back room right now.
Yeah.
Michael B. You've never experienced a technical difficulty before in your life, right?
Oh, it's all technical difficulty. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh man! So for some reason, my camera and my microphone are not showing up in StreamYard. Matter of fact, my camera's not showing up on my computer at all.
And just so you know, that echo I was hearing before was from Sixx.
That bastard.
Yeah. I was so confused where that was coming from, man, and it was from him. So, thanks, Sixx.
All right, and then we've also got a viewer online, HeadshakeTV. Welcome to the show, man.
Headshake?
What up? What up?
All right, so here's how this is going to go down here, Sean, because I look like total shite. I might remove my camera from the screen and just talk for a bit while I try to find another camera and plug that in. I do have several laying around this basement somewhere that it won't be the cool quality we're all used to, but at least I'll have something going on. Better than this crap.
That's fine. You're good. You're good.
Let's see here. Can I remove that other rascal from the thing? I bet if I do, it kills the whole show. So we'll just leave him over there, the one that says device is not connected.
That's fine.
Screw him. All right, guys. Well, let me mute that other mic in case that ever does go live. That'd be really weird to have two mics come in at the same time. Not you, Michael B. I mean, microphones. So, all right, guys. So this is a community show, as in, there ain't no real topic. Everyone kind of asked me when I invited them, what's the topic? That's never stopped us from having a show. I mean, we did 4.5 hours last week. We didn't have a topic to save our lives.
No, that can't happen.
We beat the Zack Snyder.
It was fun, man. It was a great show. We had a lot of fun, but
we're never doing it again.
Please, no. Not another 4 hours, man.
You're supposed to have topics? I just turn on my camera and see where things go.
And go with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. I mean, we casually make an outline.
Casually.
It's the camera. The camera's taking away 10 pounds right now, and I'm loving it, okay? As long as these earbuds are working okay, because I've never done a show off of AirPods to an iPhone before. This is really, really cutting edge, bleeding edge, killing me kind of stuff.
We're in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Cool beans. Well, let's see here. I did have a small outline, so I'm going to go ahead and touch on that one. First thing was welcome our guests. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey.
Sean, go ahead and welcome the folks in the chat real quick while I try to figure some other stuff out.
We got Jason M, we got Rich Dello, we got Cappy McCappy, we got Vader, we got Rebel, we got Carl O, we got Gallagher Guy, we got Brady Goat, Brooklyn Menace. What's up, everybody? Mike Hawk Hertz. We have Dr. Freeman. What's going on? Goofy Foot's in the house. Who else? High Scores on tap.
That's a new one.
Yeah, MSU Rich is here. Sixx Productions. Endless One Up showed up earlier. He'll probably be back. And I believe that is all for now.
All right,
welcome everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Headshake got an awesome shirt, man. That's a great shirt. It looks like you have the same thing, Michael B. It looks like
no, it's not.
MTV on it.
No, I'm pimping a company called Into the AM with these shirts. Awesome company. Check them out.
Okay. Nice. Well, give them a plug. What do they do?
They make awesome shirts. Into the AM. Guys, go check them out. I love the quality of the shirts. It's all like independent artists coming up with designs. They make just really wacky and crazy stuff. good quality product. Yeah, I don't get any kind of commission from it. They just sent me a bunch of stuff, and I really like it. So go check them out.
Awesome. Really cool.
Now, do they do like a daily T-shirt kind of thing, email and stuff like that, or?
They've never. They send me a bunch of emails and stuff like that. It's all independent artists just putting up wild and wacky stuff. In fact, like some of the arcade people would really like them because there's glow in the dark designs on the shirts. So when you go down to your arcade and if you got like all the wacky lighting like I got and stuff like that, the blue lights and the dark lights, the shirt actually glows in the dark. So it's just rad.
Now I gotta say something, Michael B. What's going on, man? What is up with that Tron? That looked beautiful. First of all, I seen that picture, man. I'm like, didn't you have like a one-up of Tron? Whatever, you throw that away and got the full cab. What's up?
Yeah. I sold my one-up Tron. Like, actually, the minute I decided to buy the real one, I decided to sell my one-up Tron. And sure enough, the morning I was supposed to go pick up my Tron, someone wrote me and bought my one-up Tron. So everything worked out perfectly.
Wow, nice, dude. Yeah, that looks sweet. And that's your first one, right?
That's my first real arcade.
Nice. Really nice.
So, not that it's super difficult. It's got a 3-board stack inside, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I couldn't pass it up. Like, nothing comes up here. So the minute something really cool and something I really wanted came up, I jumped at it, and it was a great price, too. I mean, $1,900 US. These usually sell for about $3,500, $4,000. Like, it was a no-brainer, in my opinion.
Nice, man. Really cool.
Nice. And Michael, you were talking about, T-shirt shops. Here's one that I've been going to forever. It's called T-Fury, TEEY.com.
I think I ordered from them before.
I mean, half of my video game shirts are actually from here, but you take a look here. These are all independent artists as well.
Yep.
And these, some of these designs, you'll see some of these artists on other T-shirt shops as well. But these guys send out stuff every morning. Like today's was a battle. Blue's Clues versus Snoopy, or Bluey's Clues.
Yeah, I've got one for sure shirt I bought from T Fury. Anybody else a horror movie fan here by any chance?
Oh yeah.
So, anyways, I love Halloween 3. So someone wrote me and said you got to check out this ad from T Fury. What it was a silver Shamrock shirt, except it was silver shamrocks done up like Lucky Charms. So that was my first T Fury purchase.
See, nice. A lot of mine that I get from there are related to Doctor Who. There's a lot of artists that love doing Doctor Who's. Matter of fact, I have one that's a mashup of Star Wars and Doctor Who that has like C-3PO and R2-D2 mashed up with two of the villains from Doctor Who. Love those kind of things, especially if you get like mashups like that. So.
Now, did Halloween have an actual pinball, or was that something that you digitally? I remember you showed it off digital, Michael B. I remember I was going nuts.
They did one.
Dude, that looks so awesome. I remember you were showing that on the show. Yeah. I would think you would have the actual pinball for that, man. Like I would think you would want that one bad.
When I bought my Godzilla, I didn't know that you could actually buy the real spooky Halloween pinball here in Canada. I didn't know we had a distributor because I hadn't found out about this place called Nitro Pinball out of BC. They still they do sell spooky pinball, so there is a real Halloween table made by Spooky Pinball. All the real pinball people have told me stay away from Spooky. All their stuff it breaks easy, it needs a lot of maintenance. But I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants. Oh yeah, that's the one right there.
That's it. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's so nice.
So there's one standard edition left at Nitro Pinball. And I keep saying I'm going to save up for it, but then I buy shit like Tron, and I'm like, well, there's all my money gone.
According to this, there was only 1,250 units made.
Yeah.
In 3 versions, Standard, Bloodsucker, and Collector's Edition.
Ooh, what's that Collector's Edition?
Pretty cool. I don't think they are listing it. That's
awesome. Look at that.
That's actually how you score your multi-ball. So there's 3 hedges. Michael comes out between each one, and then underneath you got to put your ball up there. So that's how you score your hedge multi-ball.
That is really cool.
And there's 2 tiers. There's 2 floors. It's one of those multi-floor pinballs. So the first one goes into the house. Right there, you can see it. So that's the top one where you got to rip the spinners, and then there's a sanitarium underneath that. and shows the sanitarium mode. So it's really super cool. Like, I love it. It's got a great light show. Of course, I love the theme, being a big horror movie fan. It's just, I am worried about that reliability, especially where I'm new to pinball. Like, at this point, if anything goes wrong, I am est in the B.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's sweet though, man. Wow, is that nice?
This is weird having my phone in front of the TV. I can't see shite.
You're good. You're fine.
This is where I should have had the other boom here and just put it on one of the. I've got a holder for a phone. But that is a pretty badass looking table.
Oh yeah. And I don't know. Yeah, there's the sanitarium. I don't know how all this works. Like, I watch all these pinball reviews, and they're like, "There's problems with the code," and I'm like, "Uh-oh." I have no idea what code means, but it sounds like it's bad.
Dude, I'd be out of it. I have no idea what I would be getting into. Also, my grandfather has a real pinball machine, older one. It's called Transporter, and it's cool, man. But if anything happens to it, I don't know what the hell to do. I have no clue.
You got to call somebody.
Yeah, dude.
That's okay.
Yeah, I have to, because I'm absolutely clueless.
All right. Well, Headshake, you are new on the camera to me. We see you regularly inside the show chat. So say hi, introduce yourself, and tell us about yourself.
What up, guys? My name is Mike, aka HeadshakeTV. I started out skateboarding, filming my buddy that's a professional skateboarder, so I got into the videography world that way.
Nice.
Then kind of transferred my skills to filming fishing videos, and that's what my YouTube's about, are fishing trips and filming stuff like that. And then been in the arcade space about a year and a half now. Love it. Whole garage is full. You get a little tour right here.
Nice, man. So is it all 1-ups? You have all 1-ups there? You have any? Oh, dude. Oh, you got my interest there.
Cool.
There's a skateboard wall.
You have any zero decks? Are there any zero decks on that wall?
No, I have a friend that's actually professional for Zero though as well. So
Nice.
I just don't have any of his products.
Really cool. Nice.
But
man.
my buddy, one of my best friends growing up, skated for Black Label. So I used to film him, and so I kept all his pro skateboarders, hoping he was the next Tony Hawk, and maybe they'd be worth some money or something,
Nice. Yeah, dude, I love. Well, I worked at Zoomies a while ago, and that was really cool to work there. I loved. The only thing I wanted to do, everyone else could do the sales. Put me in the back, let me build the skateboards, man. That was. I had the best time of my life, man. Kids coming up like around Christmas time, just being like, "Hey, can you build this for me?" Like, hell yeah, dude! And just the conversations you have with people, it was just a blast, dude. You could skate in the store. It was one of the coolest jobs I ever had, and but the pay sucks. I needed something with better pay, man, or I'd still be there. I'm like, I couldn't settle for that low pay, but yeah, it was what a blast, man, working at that place building skateboards.
And where was that at?
That's Zoomies. That was in a mall. It's all over the place. That store, Zoomies. But,
I think we have those here too.
That was the one. The one I was in. I'm in Wilkes-Barre, so Wilkes-Barre, PA, in the mall. That's the one I worked at. But yeah, dude, I skateboarded for many years. Zero was my favorite. What else was there? Baker skateboards. Oh man, there's so many of them. But Zero, just the designs, man. Zero is my stuff.
Yeah.
Zero was my go-to.
The metal vibe.
What else we got here? B's in the house. What up, B?
What's up, B?
What up, B? Thank you.
Yeah, man, that looks great. That does look really good. Hey, look at that. Yeah.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Looks normal now. Looks good.
We'll go with semi-professional.
There you go.
Or as I like to say, it sucks less.
And Michael B, I still got to play in Killer Instinct, man. Still got to play, buddy.
You just want a couple.
I noticed he got that cab, and I'm like, I need to play it. I messed with him. I'm like, nah, I need to play it.
Let's see if I rotate. All right, Sean, I cannot see the chat anymore based on where I'm putting this.
I got you, man.
It's all you, man.
I'll take care of it.
It's all you.
Looks way better.
Thank you. Let me see here and get out of the private chat.
I got you. That's awesome, Richard Dello. Hell yeah, man. I got to see that.
So I actually took over our dining room with the rest of my arcade overflow. So I think I got about 10 in the house with my ALP.
Nice.
So and
That's what happens, man. That's you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, didn't I see Gunther doing a show from his kitchen last week? I swear. Did you watch the one, Michael B, where you had that pinball guy on?
No,
So
I
you
wish
had
I
the
watched
guy-
it. The guy who saved pinball. Yeah.
Yes, it was a great interview. If you got time, go back and watch that.
Yep.
It was a great interview. But I swore Gunther was doing the show from his kitchen. I saw a 3D printer in the back because he's got them everywhere in the damn house for his company. And, you know, I'm looking in the background going, yeah, this has got to be the kitchen. It really does.
So I have 3
I haven't
pinballs in
gotten
my
that far
kitchen.
yet.
I have 3
Yeah,
pinballs
no.
in the kitchen. I got the ALP, the toy. So I got my Toy Shock, man. My Toy Shock's still there. So I got Toy Shock, I got my ALP, and I got the Star Wars 1-Up. Then I keep just that as pinball. The middle room is all my arcade cabs, and then the front room is all my consoles. And now it's turning into a Funko house, man. I got 480 some Funko Pops now that
That's
I'm
wild.
putting shelves up. Like these here, I need shelves for.
Shaky cam.
Gotta go
Crap.
get more shelves, and they're going in my bedroom. They're going in my gym room. It's nuts. It's if you think putting arcade cabs was an issue, imagine just having an addiction to Funko Pops, man. You don't know where the hell to put them.
I don't have a Funko Pop addiction, but I got a lot of toys, like a lot of toys that I need to do something with.
Shelves.
I think you usually call it desk shit. But here's the problem: that I've got this on a really sturdy box to get the camera this high on the phone. So yeah, so we're gonna do something about that. I'll just move it over here, and we'll keep the sideways action and see how that works. Let's see. Don't look at my camera, anybody. You'll get seasick. All right.
I can't look away now.
There you go.
There you
Looks
go.
good.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's a bit.
What
It's
is
a
that?
bad angle, but I'll deal
What's
with it.
on top of that?
That's
II
the
arcade?
P-Dubs angle there.
yeah, it is.
That's it. You are seeing a different view of my the basement arcade.
Yep.
So what is showing up here that you never saw before? You're seeing the the Space Invaders cab, and then some more of the wall art.
You're also seeing the one dreaded angle on the iArcade where you do get a little bit of discoloration
Yeah.
and washout, which is low. I remember I talked to Steps one time, and she's like, "Man, there's so much washout on the screen," and I was like, "What are you talking
Oh,
about?"
it's horrible.
But it's only
Well,
from that underneath angle, right?
Well, no, mine is not underneath. It's literally if you are just shy of the player 2 position.
Oh,
So
that
30,
sucks.
maybe
Yeah.
30, 35 degrees out. If you go anything further than that, it's total wash.
Wow.
And this was from day one. My Gen 1 Dragon's Lair is perfect
No
from all
issue.
angles.
Yeah.
But my Gold SI on the right-hand side, and it's funny because I reached out to a couple of people, and I said, do me a favor, look at your arcades. Tell me about this. And they're like, you, Scott, now I can't unsee it. They never noticed. But now that I pointed it out, they're like, yeah.
I've never asked the question, so I'm in the process right now of modding my, because I've got 2 of the bad screen XL Arcade 1-Ups. So I just did the 19K Fox purchase. I bought the Dell screens with the
Yeah, the
19-inch
Dells are
BOE
great.
monitors. Has anybody tried to do a monitor swap on the iArcade to do a BOE or to do?
I'm pretty sure they're. What size are those monitors on that? I don't know if you can.
They're 19 5x4.
Okay, I've heard people say they've used the Dells and they've worked. So
I just don't want to mess around with my arcade now because if anything goes wrong,
That's
I'm
it,
SOL.
yeah, that's it.
It's
Yeah.
game over,
I
man.
mean, mine's already got
Yeah.
a bad monitor, so what am I going to do? You know?
Yeah.
When do you think retailers in Canada will blow out arcades?
I asked. I wrote because I have a pretty good relationship with the people at the Brick. So I wrote them and I was like, listen, you're going to end up with a lot of trouble in the next little while because iArcade just announced they went out of business. And they were like, oh, we didn't know. No, actually, I think Canada Phil, he wrote them to tell them as well. And their answer was, we're waiting to hear from the distributor on whether or not they want to axe the price. They never axe the price. I mean, they're just going to go with it. But you know what the funny thing is? All those cabs now, the minute these hacks come out, whether it's Glenn's single board, Mystery Encoder is adding some kind of board to the iArcade now as well. Once those mods come out, these will actually start getting bought up. People will be like, yeah, great system, great controls, great sound. Yep. Let's turn this into a multicade. Yep. It's going to be badass.
Yep.
Yeah. Once I turn my Gen 1 into a multicade, it's going to go up in value.
We're like, oh, there's no more store. We can't purchase games. Well, hey, there's other. You have plenty of options at that time.
Flip it left or flip it right, depending on what you want to do. You're basically just going into what atgames calls OTG mode.
Yeah,
is what you're doing. And anybody who's done OTG on an atgames product knows that shit kind of rocks. I mean, I've seen people take their Steam Decks and wait, hold on, guys. I think I have somebody coming in here. Let me see. I got. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and bring on. Let's see. Sixx.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Dude, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, you invited me, so.
No, bro. No. I invited Sixx.
Oh. Is that how it's going to be?
Oh, well, that's how it's going to be.
Well, if that's the case, the rest of the evening is on your own. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. On the mic. Is this on?
Yo.
I
think this is on.
It is on. That's the only way to have it. What are you guys doing?
What is going on? I hear
another day. This is how we roll.
Brother Sixx, I think you got too hot a mic or too loud of speakers.
Or too loud a voice. So
no one's ever said that. Except everybody.
Testing. Yeah.
Testing.
All right, guys. Well, welcome Sixx to the show.
What up, Sixx?
Hey.
Testing.
What's this show about? What are we doing? Are we in there? We are in there.
Are you in here?
I'm here. But are you?
All right. How's everybody else with the echo right now?
Do we got a big echo?
I have a bad echo.
There's so much echo. We're mostly echo.
Right. So let's see here for a second. If I mute this mic. Okay. No echo. Can you all hear me now?
Echo.
Still getting an echo somewhere. Let's see. Don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, Gunther. Uh-oh. I know it ain't me.
This guy came in and ruined the stream. Stop.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get you muted until you come back. See if we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, test that. Mute that one quick. Testing. Yep, no echo.
Check.
Check.
Mic check.
Says Mike. Boom. All right, gang. Let's see. I'm gonna rearrange this because it's gonna look better if No, I'm staying right down here. Screw it.
That's what happened earlier.
I'm looking up
at
Mikey. Hey, Mikey, how you doing up there?
Gotta look down.
All right, let's see. I'm not hearing any more echoes. The chat
sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Okay.
I think it was Sixx. It happened during the pre-show too.
Yep. I was freaking out, not knowing where that echo was coming from, and it was from him.
All right. Well, I'm going to take Sixx off the cam, off the right here, and I'll keep an eye on him and wave yourself in when you're ready, Sixx.
Yeah.
Safe. Or whoever's there. All right. Well, guys, that was a thing.
That was a cool
intro, though.
video,
That was a
though.
great intro. Yeah, that was
Really cool.
I didn't hear
He's
the echo
only-
during the
he's
intro.
No.
Yeah, he's the only guy that brought me his own intro show. So, he's like, it's going to be about a minute long. I'm like, okay. He's just, that's because I've got to, change the character. I'm like, yeah. I mean, 60 seconds. Okay, yeah. If you could pull that off, good.
More nuts than 4 hours, Carl. I don't know, man.
I mean,
we'll see.
Fat old guys like me take a minute to take my shirt off. So I don't know.
Oh no, man! 60 seconds is more than enough time. I can get my clothes off, do the act, get my clothes back on, sandwich half made.
See, for me, it's
okay. This is going to be pretty
a
well.
minute and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife, I say the same thing. People are like, I'll be there in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I can get the act done. I'll be ready for the next one. Let's go. Come on,
That's not a bad refractory period. You're working it.
Well, I didn't say there wasn't purple pills involved. She does get a little agitated if, I'm actually doing an IV during the deed. But, whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. Sandwich half made. Kurt loved that one.
But what kind of sandwich, though?
Oh, just ham.
Okay.
We're a ham.
Just
house.
ham? All right.
Or as they call it, bacon. Yeah.
I wish it was.
Or
bacon.
wait, hold it. Ham over there is called back bacon, isn't it? Or is that just the UK? That didn't carry over?
We have bacon, Canadian bacon, which I think is back bacon.
Back bacon,
Think.
okay.
Think.
It depends on who you ask. Yeah, I spent some time in Europe, and, they're like, oh, we have bacon on the buffet. No, you don't. Don't lie to me. Michael B. be like, oh, yeah, they got bacon. Yeah. I'm like, no, they don't. Nah, unfortunately, I'm not a ham kind of guy. You can't fry ham enough for me to really say, I like this.
Here we go, and this is true. I did see this today.
Yes, that happened. Okay, why am I getting messages in other places?
I would still get, if Toe Jam and Earl had a gold cab, I'd get one for I'd probably pay the $4.99 for it, man. I did want one really bad, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't get one before the gold, because they had the Toe Jam and Earl cab that wasn't gold. So if I put my money towards that, then what was it? A month later they showed the gold cabs of they had a Toe Jam and Earl one there showing. I'm like, dude, I would have been mad. I would have spent all that money for that. Gold comes out and I wouldn't have got one. So if I seen a Toe Jam and Earl gold cab though, I'd probably get one and use Glenn's board.
So the weird thing about the gold cabs, I always thought that this was the next iteration of iArcade. This is what all the cabs were going to be going forward.
Yep.
So I talked to Michael and, talking to Jung over the years or over the past year, I came to a revelation. It was never going to be that. So everybody thought iArcade Gold is what iArcade's going to be going forward. That was more so their pro version. They still had complete plans to keep going with the regular model. This was their pro version.
That's what confused me when I seen, what was that Retro Knockout Kickstarter. So that wasn't gold. That was just going to be one of the previous cabs. I'm just okay, maybe it's not all going forward with gold, but I mean, still, man, I gotta give them credit. It is a premium cabinet. It looks really nice. It is one of the best cabs I have down there. It is really nice looking next to the 1-ups and stuff. So gotta give them credit.
All right. I am going to try to see if we can get Stace back on the show here.
Go ahead.
Stace, I'm coming at you in 3.
Prepare the echo.
1.
Oh no!
Now the question is it echo?
Testing. Echo.
Yep.
Yep.
Mike.
Terrible.
Mike, check.
Echo.
It's all you, Sixx. Say.
Say.
I'm sorry, man.
We'll bring you back in a second.
They did have one of there. Yep.
got to be that Bluetooth mic he's got.
Not sure. I mean, I'm rocking some
They get the Toe
Bluetooth.
Jam
and you
No
guys
game
are
as the
hearing
last second purchase. Good. Everyone should have Toe Jammer on their cabs.
So, speaking of last minute purchases, I'm gonna ask for a show of hands here, and you guys can go ahead and in chat throw up a one in the chat. Who here bought at least one game on iArcade after the Friday morning Jong show, saying that they're out? Okay.
It was that. What was it? That Batman baseball.
Ninja Baseball Batman.
Ninja Baseball Batman.
Yeah. I'm like,
Which is
I need to
actually a
get
good
it, man.
game.
I need to get that game. So
I will
picked it
say
up.
I've played it before, maybe in its main fashion, possibly on an atgames unit, maybe. So I mean, it is a good game.
Oh yeah, I mean,
but yes, I picked that up, and I'm gonna throw it out here. Okay, Brady Goat purchased a gun. Who purchased 2 or more games since that?
Who purchased 50 or more games? Go ahead, raise your hand.
No,
Okay.
I think it was just 2.
Good.
It was
I would've
Ninja
been like,
Baseball
dude, come
Batman,
on.
and I forget what the other one
A
was.
few are fine. Like a handful is fine, but geez.
I was intelligent enough to go ahead and see a game I like and go, sounds familiar. SteamPowered.com. Shit, I already own it. Okay.
I'm going to
there
be
are a few
honest, man.
games
I did buy multiple games just because I like the sound on the iArcade. That is really the only reason why I bought it. What was that? City Connection, Bonanza Brothers. That's the only reason I bought those games on the iArcade. I have them on atgames. I have them on other consoles, all these other things, man. But I did buy them again.
See, there was a twin stick game on there that's similar to Smash TV that I almost picked up. I forget
Galaxy
the title.
Champions TV.
That's it. And that's when I looked at my Steam Deck and go, oh, I've got this. Okay, I'm I can do thumbsticks for this. I'll be fine.
See, that is a point I did want to jump on. Like, a lot of people always said that the games on the iArcade didn't make any sense. You can just get them on Switch or you can get them on Steam. And if you get them on Steam and you're going to play OTG on your ALU, this defeats what I'm about to say. But I think people misunderstood. Like, yes, these were games that you could get in other ways and play with a controller or something like that. But these were games that, hey, I wanted to play on an arcade. That's why it made sense. So, yeah, there's games that I have on both Steam and I have on the iArcade. There's games that I have both on my Switch and the iArcade, just because I wanted to experience it both ways. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But, again, you can play them on the ALU through OTG. So, I mean, if you're willing to do that, hook a PC up to your ALU. You don't have to, but there was just something different, interesting about playing them on the iArcade. I liked it.
Even Riptide, dude. I loved Riptide.
Riptide.
Riptide on iArcade.
Riptide was great.
You play it on your phone, whatever, but it sure as hell isn't like the iArcade, man. That was really good, and I'm still surprised how great the controls are on the iArcade for that. I mean, that's just like, you would think, okay, it's going to be crappy, just like the beach buggy racing. I thought that would have been crap controls too, but it honestly was good. I have no complaints with those controls. I don't.
I'm going to say the beach buggy racing games I love. I've heard people talk trash about them.
I like them too.
I really enjoyed playing that game. What's kind of pissing me off in the beginning is, you know how you unlock things and stuff? I'd have guests come over and they'd like, oh, I want to play that game. Like, no, you don't. No, you're not going to mess up my shit. Now that I've got the 2 cabs, I could at least let them play on the Gen 1 and let that be the public version of the game and keep my stuff on the gold cab at least.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, even when yes, you do. When servers shut down, everything shuts down for iArcade. We're still going to be able to play Riptide and Bomb Squad and stuff, I believe, still online.
You should. I tested out Bomb
until
Squad.
That game actually shuts down from the developers and all that. So yeah, that's awesome because Riptide is really the only game I play.
Bomb Squad did have a message on their game when you start it up. It says, "Oh, this update now disables servers something," and I panicked. I'm like, "What the hell?" But I was able to go ahead and link my account between the 2 cabs. So that I can keep my custom name and stuff that I created on the Gen 1 cab. and I was able to actually create a game and have both join. So that's still working fine for me.
Cool.
Your mileage may vary as time goes on, but yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. They said those were directly tied to their servers for multiplayer. I was kind of hoping in the background of my mind that this peer-to-peer multiplayer that they had, going was going to work, but apparently it still needed a go-between. It needed a matchmaker. So that's disappointing.
That's pretty much all the games I was buying. Like once that multiplayer announcement came out, I'm like, oh, this game's okay. Let's do it. You're adding this online. Buy. That's where all my money was going towards that, so I could play with other people. But hey, at least I got my Riptide, man. I'm happy.
Let's see here. Echo check.
Echo check.
Echo check.
Hello.
You there, bro?
You did it, Sixx or Sixx.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I know you're Spanish, bro.
But now I can't hear Sixx.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Testing.
Oh, now echo again.
Now that his mic is on, that echo. You have subtitles? Subtitles.
Let's see if I mute his mic. We're fine.
Yeah.
Tell him the sign language.
Sixx, don't you have a...
Right, you have a notepad? Notepad, maybe?
What about that other mic I see here on my screen? Can you unmute that one and see if that flies? Or is that just headset only?
Nice.
All right, I've got you unmuted on this one, but we're still getting an echo.
Sixx.
Yet I don't hear you.
I can hear him really low. I hear it tapping.
How about that?
Okay.
Is there an echo?
There, I can hear him.
No.
That's good.
Well, great. Now
I hear no echo, but you're a little low.
Voice is very low, but no echo.
How about now?
Good, Sixx.
Getting
There we
better.
go.
Perfect.
All right, so I figured out what happened. Sixx sabotaged me.
Oh,
He's a little upset with you. Because you said he could come on, but you wanted me. Now, I know you want the main event, and that's why I'm here. But at least you can hear me now.
I can hear you now. No echo.
We can hear you. You know, this you're still a little bit low, but it's better than the echo chamber.
It's
so
much better. We can hear you.
I have settings.
Ow.
There we go.
You said you wanted it louder, so I made it louder.
That's good.
All right, here we go.
I don't know about you guys. I'm about to start.
All right, let's start the show now.
Welcome,
we've been putting in filler this whole time, waiting for you to actually come back on the mic. So,
well, I heard you were talking about the iArcade, and the solution is that buy physical. If you don't have digital, it can't be taken from you.
That's true.
That's been a big argument on a lot of platforms. Yes.
See, all of this cannot be taken from me. There's 1,326 games behind me, and all of them I own. What I don't own is whatever's on that iArcade behind me. I got the rights and the privilege to use it until they say otherwise.
That's why I don't get digital games on
buy digital.
Xbox, PlayStation, none of that stuff, man. I'm always physical. If I have the opportunity to get physical games, I'm always going to go to the store. Simple as that.
Always physical. Never forget about Scott Pilgrim.
True. Very true.
So I do have a question about the modern games now, because basically the games that you buy at the store, they're essentially a disc that you basically go into the server and it shows that you have it. You still have to download the game.
Still got to download the game, man. Yeah.
So are physical games really even physical games anymore?
It really doesn't seem like
they're not.
No.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that is true, especially of the latest gen stuff, the Xbox, PlayStation 4 or 5, things like that. Like you said, you're basically getting a loader.
Yeah,
is what you
that's
get.
An install disc.
It'll sit there and go, well, you need 64 gigs on your SSD, which you apparently don't. So if you click here, we'll get you to the PlayStation store and sell you another one. But this even happens on cartridges, which there aren't that many cartridge games out anymore, except for the Switch. But even the Switch will sometimes have, they do have updates here and there. But I do hate, like you said, Mike, if you buy a cartridge and it says, oh, I'm going to download the game now. What's worse yet, I'm trying to think what it was, and Sean, you may remember, there was a title on the Switch that came out recently where they said, I think it was Lego Drive 2K, where they said, oh, the physical version of the Switch is really just a case. There's a code inside, and you're going to download it with the code. Wait, what?
They've done that a lot.
Freaking cartridge? Yeah, I know. I hate that.
They got a 16 gig game on a 2 gig cartridge.
Well, that's what they do because Nintendo is charging fees for those carts. Every cart you buy, they get a piece of. It's not like a Blu-ray. Go buy a stack for 5 cents and burn them. You got to pay a license fee in terms of the physical monies. It looks like Sean says his internet went out. Bad storm. That sucks, bro.
Ooh.
We'll see if we can catch you later, or you can do what I'm doing right now and join StreamYard through your phone. That would suck.
We're cursed. We're cursed.
If my internet was out, we'd be screwed because I live in the country where you have a half bar at best.
Yeah.
We had a 7-hour power outage Sunday night for the bad storms here in Kentucky. And by bad, I mean I'm going to probably have about $5,000 to $10,000 in property damage reporting. Yeah, I have a tree that went down, Michael, that was 24-inch diameter of the trunk. The estimate to just cut that up in place, not haul it away, cut that up in place is $1,000 just for that one tree.
Do they take it away for that?
No, that's stack it up so I can use it in the fire pit, which is not that bad. Because buying wood, for a fire pit sucks anyway. So, but yeah, I'm going to be setting a lot from that. But that 7 hours without power sucked because again, here I am on my phone, 2 a.m, looking up the website for the outages to see if they have any estimates. I can't download shit. And you can't even tell a web browser nowadays like you used to back in the day, Michael, and maybe some other people might remember this, where we can say, oh, I just want to go text only. Back in the day, you can tell Netscape, I just want text only. And, well, shit, there was an alternate version of that website that had text on it. No,
these storms, man, these storms.
I was just talking about my badass storm, so I hear you, man.
So I got a better scenario, well, a worse scenario.
Okay.
Instead of having storms knock it out, we had local power company hitting transistors with a stick. Big poof, lot of sparks, whole blocks out, and now every time it hits 2 a.m., it goes out for 8 minutes. And every day, I'm sitting there setting the clock every time, every morning.
And I hate having like the whole house has smart lights, so it's like whenever the power goes out, things happen. I can't talk to my lights like, hey, I'm not gonna say the word because people might have them in the house and I'll mess with them. But I'll ask it like, hey, turn this on, turn this off. It won't do it. And I'm just like, oh, this is terrible. And they're stuck.
Your lights have no business connecting to any internet.
It's like nobody watched Terminator 2. It's just like everybody is
Skynet.
Like, exactly.
We have a company called Skynet here. It's a camera system. Terrible idea. Bad marketing.
So, what were we talking about?
Who's on the panel? There
Not
we go.
P-dubs. Suck it, P-dubs.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was invited. So we'll see.
P-dubs, where are you, man?
I can let P-dubs go ahead and freaking run this show. I go find another camera.
So, Sixx, I gotta tell you something. I gotta ask you something. So, when we have outages, it comes up that storm, something like that. What did the outage read from the company when it was like, dude hit it with a stick? Did it just say it like that, or did they try to say it was something else?
Intermittent technical issues. He technically hit it with a stick.
So
that sounds like tonight's show. Intermittent technical issues.
Intermittent. That's the name of the show.
So
copyright trademark.
Where I live, P-dubs makes fun of it and calls it Greenland and stuff like that. I live on an island. And we have a very outdated power system, so we're running...
Aren't you in Newfoundland or something like that?
Yep, Newfoundland, Canada. So we're running on generators and they're currently in the process of transitioning over to a new power source, but it's not going very well. So we're on like basically a generator system from like, I think it's like the 70s, and they just refuse to update it, improve it. So basically, whenever it gets cold here and everybody turns their heat on in their house, power goes out across the province. So yeah, 7 hours,
What?
that's nothing, son. We've been like 3-4 days.
Wow, that's fucked.
I mean,
Today was 110 here in Tucson, Arizona. There is no 7 days of anything with anything.
Nah, dude, I can't handle
If
that.
you're out for 4 hours, that's a death sentence.
Oh
Yeah. I'm cool with 70. Give me fall, dude. I'm fine with 70s. Anything like 90s, 100s, no thanks.
What's
Can't do it.
fall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very
sometimes here in
enjoyable.
Kentucky,
Fall
you
is
know,
very enjoyable.
Spring and fall are those 2 days in between the seasons. Yeah.
PW jerk.
Hold on, you thought he was talking about you, Michael? What? Oh man. Sorry, I'm hitting up some other chats here that are coming through that are show related. Make sure I don't miss anything. All right, cool beans. So there was one thing that came up here, Shotgun Sean, that I thought you would be really happy for me.
For you?
And that for me. You remember this game I tried to start playing? Last of Us on the Steam Deck.
Of course.
Well, here's what I learned in this latest update. I'm taking us all off here. If you scroll down really far here, this version is now Steam Deck verified.
Ooh, finally.
It's still updating. It's been updating for 2 hours right now. So,
man.
And it does say it's going to go ahead and redo the shaders and everything else like that.
You know what's sad, dude? I guarantee you, scroll up, because I just seen a lot of negative reviews, and I guarantee you it's because of all the issues. Of course, it was. Look at that, 57, 57. Damn.
Most of those are going to be from the early stuff. Let me take a look here. Let's see if we can find
that
the
just
reviews.
sucks, though, man. That sucks. Such a great game.
Well, it got some backlash in the beginning, I think. Unjustified.
No, it was justified.
Oh, was it justified?
Yeah, the
I
PC
literally
version
called it
wasn't
the
good.
Crash of Us.
I didn't play it. I got halfway through the first one.
Yep.
I got tired of the clickers.
Yeah, the PC version wasn't that bad. What did you say?
It's going to be Michael B's fault.
Yeah, the Steam Deck, when I tried to play it, would lock up at, what was it, Sean? At best, every...
It was
20,
bad, dude. It was tough watching that. It's just and all the stuff you had to go through.
And it
to
wasn't
even
optimized.
try to get it working. It was so sad.
Yeah.
And they offered refunds, didn't they? They offered refunds to people, I believe, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
It was
they
that
actually
bad,
went
man.
ahead and broke their refund policy to let people do longer times. Usually it's like 48 hours or something, and they're like, no, if someone told them I got Last of Us and it's crashing repeatedly, they're like, okay. It was literally the Crash of Us on the Steam Deck.
I remember that, dude. I remember you.
And even as recent as a few weeks ago, I tried it again, and it was crashing. I played for 5 minutes. I watched a 5-minute cutscene, and it crashed. I was like, F it. And that was after I spent 10 minutes redoing the shaders. So,
well, P-Dubs, you're funny in your face.
Oh. Macho Dubs, I think, needs to meet that guy. Needs to meet
Macho
Sace.
Dubs.
Macho Dubs needs to be Sace.
Well,
He has
I actually taught Macho Man his voice.
You taught Macho Man his voice. You traveled back.
You
in
don't think
time.
he just was born with that voice, did you? He stole it from me.
No,
he
he
tweaked
didn't
it a
steal
little
it from
bit,
you.
threw in some ooh yeah, and now he got all the beef jerky contracts.
I did hear that he did the video on those commercials, but you did the voiceover.
I did.
Come on.
I actually did the voice of Bonesaw on the first. What was that movie? It was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
All right, go ahead and give me a snap into a Slim Jim. Give it to me.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Ooh yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
I can see it.
See, it's the cup, the cup of coffee. You need to have a cup of coffee. Every morning you start off with a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee gets you up. It gets you there, and then it brings you down when you're ready.
See, I don't know if I can actually do the voice, but that certainly is not the line. Cup of coffee in the big time, Tito
He rewrote
Santana.
it. I had it
That was
beautiful for
good.
him.
Michael B, that was good, man.
That was good.
I love Macho Man. There's actually a really good documentary on him that explains where his voice came from. He stole it from some other guy. Like when he was coming up with his persona, there was a guy that was in the territories at the time that was doing like this crazy stuff. And his brother, Lanny, who passed away this past year, he claims that he gave him the idea. So I don't know about Lanny, but someone gave him the idea to kind of mimic his character. I don't know if that's exactly the voice, but that's where he got all the ooh, yeah, and all that stuff from.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Cool. Andrew's Game Room, thanks for joining us. By the way, guys, for those of you who are not regulars to the show, welcome to the show. And those who are regulars, Sean and I have said earlier tonight, we are not going to try to break our record from last Tuesday.
That's correct.
Michael B, you familiar with how we kind of talked about it earlier, but I mean, we went to freaking 4.5 hours. It's 4 hours.
That's my kind of stream.
Shit, man.
No,
we hit.
No.
Well, we did this show, and then we had community gaming. We played Mario Kart for a couple rounds.
You guys know how it is, though, man. Things you do just takes up time. Just like by the time you look at the time, it's like, oh, we're 2 hours in. Jeez, we're supposed to be done like an hour ago. So us playing Mario Kart, and we went to Jackbox, and we got into some of our topics, and it's just sooner or later you realize, wow, we're 3 hours into the show. Are you kidding me? We didn't even touch a few of these topics. Like, it was a blast, man. We had a great time.
You said you want to do a shotgun on air, and then
B comes on.
B shows up, and I'm like, oh, well, Mrs. Kongzaros wants to do a shotgun with us, and we're all drinking alcohol, and then shit just went off the rails.
Well, all the West Coast guys came on late, and they're ready to party.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What are you guys doing? We're gaining followers.
No, we were just getting started.
There were people coming in going, I was going to catch the replay, but you're still fucking streaming.
Yep.
What?
Yep. It was great.
Oh,
it was
man.
Great. King Creole in the house. What up, buddy?
What's up, KC?
Oh, the Tin Man showed up. Isn't he busy burning illegal ROMs?
What?
What's up, King Creole?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Camp Attack. Wait, what? I'm sorry. No, that's Etsy purchases. I forget. Okay.
So,
all right.
That is true.
Well,
last week's show got saucy.
Find some other stuff going on here. So we've talked a little bit about arcade and its closing and us getting some stuff. I don't think there's much more going on really of regular news.
Is there ever?
Okay. Well, I mean, I know about the at-game stuff coming up here in the coming weeks.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the biggest news in the gaming world. All of us, 35 to 50 some odd year old men, we're finally going to get that Kith arcade one-up cabinet we've been looking for. Kith, that clothing line we all wear. We're so stylish, debonair. Kith, and now we're going to get Kith arcade one-ups. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's our dream come true.
What's he talking about? I don't understand and comprehend that.
What the fuck is Kith?
Well, it's apparently this clothing line. Bkong said they have like 2.8 million subscribers on Instagram. It's one of these things where they're trying to reach out to a different demographic. So it's a lot like the collabs like they've done the Chinatown Market NBA Jam, the Clot Big Blue, stuff like that. Like as soon as I sent it to me, I was like, what the hell is Kith? What is this?
You love the Kith collab, Mike.
Is there any pictures yet?
I think Michael's waiting for that Oshkosh Bagosh.
No
special edition.
I was thinking this was Knight Rider shit. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Kit. K-I-T-T.
K-I-T.
I was like, okay, we're going back to the 70s, 80s revival. Yeah.
It's a lot like Mike Tyson trying to watch a popular 70s rock band, Kith.
I can't wait for it.
Kith.
Oh, I'm going to get sued. Okay.
That's great. That's great.
I'm this close to some sort of monetization here, Michael. And I finally got that email that said, "Hey, you know what? You might be able to get super chats. Go ahead and link your this and your that, and go ahead." And I'm like, "Great! They're going to review this video and go, yeah, no."
You shouldn't have invited me on if you wanted anyone to approve anything.
I hate the way that YouTube, Google,
bad press is better than no press.
I hate the way they keep moving the bar on that kind of stuff. I remember a couple years ago, we were all part of Screenwave Media. I was part of that MCN multi-channel network, and there were a lot of really cool people involved too. So there's a YouTuber by the name of Ali80. She doesn't really do YouTube anymore. She's a huge Twitch streamer now. Australian girl, beautiful, really nice. And they had to kick her off the multi-channel network because she lost her monetization, because I think the rule was at the time you had to have 10,000 subscribers and you had to have like 100,000 views in the last year, or else you couldn't keep your monetization. Wow. And where she had switched over to Twitch, they booted her from the program. Like, it just, YouTube is so weird. I mean, just make a scenario and stick with it. I think monetization at one point, you only had to have like a couple hundred subs. It was like super easy to do.
Yeah, you could hit 200 to get one level. I think get super chats then, and there was like 2 or 250 to get ads, and it's still 1,000 for ad revenue. And they appear to be, guys, this is inside baseball, but we got streamers here. Have you seen the latest requirements? You get 1,000 subs, okay, and then you got to have 20,000 views in the last whatever time frame, some bullshit number like that. But they have this new one. If you
watch hours,
not watch hours. It's actually in addition to watch hours. It's the one of those the shorts. If you've got 10 million views of shorts in the last 30 days, I'm like, what? And granted, shorts do get a lot more views, sometimes than other videos, but they are really pushing shorts right now. If you get 1,000,
either or?
It's either or. You have to have 1,000 subs, and then you have one of two criteria: a certain amount of view hours, or a certain amount of view hours or views of shorts, is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's rocket science to realize what YouTube Shorts are. This is YouTube trying to basically battle TikTok. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yep. Or Facebook, mini
shorts.
videos, or what do you call it? They're not called shorts; called stories.
Stories.
Yep.
I need to put Diablo down, man, and know what the hell's going on with Sega, because I don't know what the hell this is about.
Oh yeah, like the best Nintendo Switch library for the whole Switch Online is the Sega Genesis library. It's so funny. So Nintendo announced their June update for their Sega Genesis lineup today, and it's all awesome.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just came out minutes before we went live. So you've got Crusaders of Senti, which is like $1 billion Sega Genesis game. I don't know how much it actually goes for now. Last time when I was collecting it was something like $500 for a completed box. I think it's a lot more now. It's a Legend of Zelda clone, and it's really, really good. So it's basically your Sega Genesis version of Link to the Past. There's also Landwalker, Ghouls and Ghosts, which is one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. Should have been there.
Is that the isometric one?
And that's Landwalkers, the isometric one. It's an isometric action RPG, I think. And then last but not least, I think I said them all. No, Revenge of Shinobi. So I'm like 4 out of 4 top tier games,
bangers.
And it's a joke how good it is compared to every other release. Every other release is just ho hum, but Sega Genesis is top tier.
But there's Toe Jam already. What else would you need?
Or what is this part of? Or just
yeah, Sean, Toe Jam's
Sega
there.
Ages.
What happened?
Now, is that for this Nintendo Switch Online Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
So it's going to be free for those subscribed.
Nice.
Can't argue with free. You don't own it, though. It's digital.
you don't. But what they've done in the past on some things, and it's not going to be like those whole libraries, but if you remember, you got to play Pac-Man 99 and Tetris 99 free as part of your subscription, but they also let you buy it outright as well. So that's the kind of thing like a Pac-Man 99, even though that's going to kind of sunset itself through the online service, you can still go ahead and buy it outright and own it. At least, it's still digital, but it's better than the fact that, the subscription went away, so goodbye. So
Tetris 99 came out with a physical.
Yes.
There was nothing in the box.
Remember it well, yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, man. So what else has been going on that I don't know about this week, Mikey? Because obviously you're more than
Mike's in the know, man. I'm out too. I've been playing way too much Diablo, dude. I have no nothing.
Yeah, you're addicted.
It's bad. I'm that hooked. It's bad.
Yeah. So
how many? Now here's the question: is how many characters you got?
One.
Just one? At what level?
I'm doing 55.
So
you're on hardcore
the dragon,
now, right?
He has five characters now. 3 of them are at 80. I have one.
I don't understand how.
I'm at level 51, 49, and it's chapter 4.
So
I don't know how he has time.
Farming. It has to just be farming dungeons and whatever, because I beat the campaign. Now I just I'm just enjoying the hell tides and all this other stuff going on. There's a lot to do, man. There's a lot to keep you occupied, especially at endgame. Like, I'm gonna beat the main campaign and then play another game. No, endgame hooks you in even more. It's like,
I want to see what they do with the DLC, the season pass for Diablo.
Coming out in next month. Yep.
So there better be some events.
Yep. But no, it's fun, man. The whole looting, the grinding, I love it. This is like I said before. This is my first Diablo game. I didn't play any of the other one before. Yeah, and so I
need to pick up 2 and 3.
I'm hooked. I'm absolutely hooked.
I mean, I told him to pick up 2 and 3. They were on sale big time on the Switch, and he has the Switch. They had 2 and 3 for like $19.
Well, I have
both.
One of the. I think it's the previous one with all the DLC. I have that one, but didn't play it.
Now I think I found what Michael B was talking about here, and I do never not mind. Wow, that was like 3 negatives. Sharing streams online. So let's go ahead and bring this in here and see if you guys can hear it. Let me know.
Sounds good.
Cool. Oh, that just got me a strike right there.
Yeah, so follow-up, some of the people have been posting in the chat. So the game is currently $1,800 complete in box for the collectors.
What was that?
Woo!
This is very Zelda.
So, very Zelda. Let me see if I can lower the volume on that a little bit.
And
here's going to sue somebody.
Arguably the greatest game on the Sega Genesis right here, Ghouls and Ghosts.
Now, hold up. What was the one that was on the Final Fight tab for 1-up?
Ghosts and Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is almost the same thing, I think.
No,
it's older,
same
right?
gameplay, but significantly different. I believe Ghouls and Ghosts on the Genesis is closest to Ghouls and Ghosts in the arcade. It's also the easiest Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblin games you can play. It's the most finishable.
Now this was on the Sega Mini thing, the little
Mini
junior
2.
guy.
All these games, well, except for Ghouls and Ghosts, were on the Mini 2.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yep, not a
This
bad
is
game.
actually a hell of an ad for 1 month.
Yeah.
Now,
It's pretty.
Mikey,
Usually they
do you
just
have the
kind
controller
of
for your
trickle
Switch?
them in.
Oh yeah, I got all the controllers. I don't know why I bought the Super Nintendo one, because they refused to put anything there except for bargain basement games. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
I
got
just swapped
that.
out. I just got a 8-bit do, or dough, or whatever
Yeah.
they said.
That's a sweet one. Yeah.
Nice.
I've got the 8-bit actual the SN30 Pro is what I have.
Oh,
so
the
it's
Pro.
kind of-
That's
yeah,
my Switch.
it's a mix of that and like a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
It's got the little hand grips.
Yeah, I've
but-
seen that one. I don't have the grips yet. It doesn't feel
Yeah.
Super Nintendo-y enough.
Nope.
No, it's
I need
not.
the cramps on the fingers.
Well, I remember buying the original Nintendo ones they had, which actually had the rails. so you can put that on the side of your Switch, and it looked like
Looks
some
so
weird ass, Transformer shit. But then, go ahead.
Instead of for the Switch, get a Hyperkin. They have little butt cheeks on the back, so you can grip. And they got little limits inside, right here. So,
I think they call those hand grips, but butt grips.
Butt cheeks are
butt cheeks.
better.
I love that.
I think that's
You tell
what
me.
Trump
Look at that,
calls
but don't get done.
it. Okay.
Look at that.
Baby's got back.
There's a thing.
And that works
They really
better
are.
than whatever 8-bit do came up because it looks terrible.
Yeah,
I think 8-bit
pair
do
of-
got. I think 8-bit do got sued on the Nintendo design because they've never gone back and made another square Nintendo style controller.
Yeah.
Well,
they're
sounds like
barely getting by
Hyperkin's
with
going to
the
get
other one.
sued. Look at this. It's the same mold.
It's pretty much exactly.
Oh, but Messiah, what up, man? Messiah's game.
Yeah,
Goofy.
so I've
Hey,
got
Messiah.
the pair of
What's up,
NES.
Messiah?
I've got the pair of the SNES from Nintendo.
He's late.
I think I only have one of the Sega ones, and I got the 6-button one from Japan. I didn't want that 3-button junk from the US. I got the 6-button one from there, and then one I will never ever use, but I have it, is the N64 controller.
That's the most important one.
I know, but
Yeah.
the games that I like on the N64, I have an N64. I've got Perfect Dark. I've got GoldenEye. I've got all the classics on that. Mario
Someone
64
fixed it.
and stuff.
Get an EverDrive. That's all you need.
Is it EverDrive? Get out of here with that.
What?
What?
What's wrong with an EverDrive?
Man doesn't like
Well, I mean,
emulation.
you can just own it. EverDrive is cheating, getting your list full. Now Sixx, he has all the emulation. That's on him. So I think it's called a Brawler 64. They redesigned the N64 controller, and it looks like it feels better. Trying to find
I've
image
got
of
one
it.
around here somewhere. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, get that out. That's the
Okay.
best looking one I've seen.
Eh.
There's another one that has the stick and flipped and it's circular. I'm talking about where it looks like a Super Nintendo controller. Actually, no. It's a PlayStation controller with one stick. I'll find a picture.
Let me see. I think I might have what you're talking about here on my screen.
Go Polo. He'll
Are
feel
we
better,
talking
buddy.
about this bad boy?
All right, let me look.
Yeah, that's the Brawler 64. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got
It
that.
kind of looks like an N64 and a Switch Pro controller had a baby.
Yeah.
Right. So, do you like it? Who had one? Michael?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah.
GoldenEye?
Yeah. It's fine.
Does it still have this the controller stuff underneath?
The
the
Z
buttons
trigger?
underneath?
I can't remember.
The memory card slot
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah, they even have an add-on you can do. But it's not Bluetooth? No, it is.
I can't tell. If I was to guess, it would be 2.4 gigahertz. There it is.
Oh,
2.4
the memory
gigahertz.
card is in the port that plugs into the system, so you cannot use Rumble.
I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
But the Rumble on N64 was archaic anyways.
I don't know. I actually had bought. I forget who made
It was
the combination.
Star Fox.
of,
I remember Star Fox.
Rumble and memory card is what I had on my original N64 controllers. I'm trying to think who made that. I think it's the same company that made all the knockoff controllers.
Mad Cats.
I think it was Cats. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was an obnoxiously abomination that plugs into the bottom.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then of course, Bad Cats also used to make those stupid memory cards that were translucent and shit, and and failed like half the time.
I never trusted aftermarket controllers until a couple years ago because of Mad Cats.
They left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. They really did.
I even had one of those steering wheels. Never worked.
Yeah. Who's the big name in third-party controllers nowadays? You see them a lot on the Switch. They make fake Pro
There you go.
controllers. And,
Power A.
yes, Power A. And I
Head
will
shake.
say,
Really quick for you, buddy.
Oh, I already got him. I got him in the chat.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you.
trying to keep up. It's good, man. Keep those comments coming. Join the show if you want. Grab a mic and
yeah, I've literally had that down there the whole damn time. It's an hour and 20 minutes, so you know what? I'm taking that banner away. That's it.
We got over 30 people in the chat for a while. That's good.
We still do, man. We still do. I haven't even looked at the studio lately because I've been just too busy staring at my phone and wondering when, in God's name, these are going to give out. Because
Mine just did.
Minute, ticking time bomb.
I know, man. So it's an hour and 13 minutes right now. I'm about to go check out my Bluetooth and see what it says. Can you guys still see me? No. All right, don't worry about it.
I see.
Forget about it. You're a fucking liar.
Yes, I am.
All right, Rascal, you're back up.
Shh. Oh, dude, I'm at 70% still, Mikey. Holy cow. All right. Welcome back. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't believe after an hour and change, these are still at 70%. Kudos to Apple AirPods Pro. That's all I can say.
Nice.
And F all my Elgato shit that went crap today. Okay?
Oh, it can be finicky, man. It can be real.
It's only 30.
Finicky.
Oh, you've got the Elgatos?
Yeah, I got Elgato HD X, so I was trying to capture stuff. I'm doing a review on this Super Console X. They sent it to me. So I was doing stuff today, and it just wouldn't come on. And I had to restart my computer to get it to work. Like, it's just the weirdest shit in the world, man.
I'm going to try to replug it back in directly to the computer first, because literally Windows comes up on my camera and goes, I don't know what this is.
Headshake this.
I've been streaming on you for a year. But, literally my face cam will not go live. And for some reason, Windows is our StreamYard, because we know how picky StreamYard and browsers are, is saying, you know that cool little microphone you have, Scott? Nah, something's using it, and I ain't going to touch it. That was my, 5 minutes for showtime thing. It was great.
Headshake, your thoughts on magnet fishing, dude? I want to get into magnet fishing.
Magnet fishing? What's that?
You never heard of it? None of you has heard of it?
You're talking about that little thing that my grandkids play, where you just go ahead and do that with a little rod and a magnet.
You get like
I
these
had one of those.
1,000-pound magnets, and people throw them off bridges, and like they catch some crazy stuff, or they just take their boat out and they throw it in the water and see what they catch with magnets. And a lot of times, though, people call the cops because they find guns, and you just find some crazy stuff. And I've been seeing this, man. It's just magnet fishing. People make money off the stuff they find too, and they just throw these big magnets off the bridge and reel them in, and that's it. But looks fun.
So the 80-year-old guy on the beach.
Do you need a license for that?
That's not a thing anymore.
So
I never thought that these fish tasted too good. They tasted a little metallic.
A little mercury. A lot of mercury in those fish.
A little mercury,
Yes.
but that's, changes your skin color and everything. So I think you should, a little less aluminum in your diet.
magnet fishing though, man. I want to get into it. It looks wild.
See, when you said off the edge of a bridge, I thought you meant like a overpass. And here he is trying to get shit out of pickup trucks and stuff, and
Yeah,
it's all pulling back.
That sounds a little risky.
No. No.
He's collecting guns out of the back of vehicles or I don't know here, man. That sounds a little shady.
No.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit out there,
water,
though.
man. It goes in the water.
The ocean's
He's pulled up a barbecue grill.
Yeah.
70% of our Earth is oceans.
And
So
70% of
sure
that
there's a lot
is
of
covered
shit.
in plastic.
Well, that's
A
in
lot of
Texas.
stuff, man.
That's by
A bunch of
Texas,
crazy
though, right?
stuff.
Not an
Everything's bigger in
control room.
Texas. Oh, man. All right. So I don't have anything else myself officially on the list here. Because my big was, Last of Us Part 1 is Steam Deck verified. And, oh, wait, the update's finished. Okay, cool.
Nice. Well, dude, you know what the hell I've been playing. It's Diablo. All Diablo.
I haven't
Speaking of-
touched Breath of the Wild sequel since Diablo came out. I think I played it
See,
the
that's why-
day
that's
I
why
picked
I'm
up
not gonna pick it
Diablo
up.
last.
Yeah, that's why I'm
The
not
Tears
picking
of the
up Diablo
Kingdom.
4. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, I'm still enjoying. No one's watching my stream, so I'm about to go ahead and say, you know what, F that. I'm going to sit on the couch and play it on the 65-inch TV rather than playing on the 24-inch screen here and stream to nobody on Twitch. So, the only cool thing about that is,
man.
well, no, here's the only
I
thing
tried.
that's cool about streaming on Twitch is you get to go and capture moments like this.
I'm still not close enough. Shit! Hit the wrong button. Hello. Sorry, everybody, for me cursing really loud in your ear.
Yeah, that's the only thing cool about that.
Loved it.
So I have to call BS on you because I saw that live. So you had one viewer that day.
You weren't talking in chat because I know for a fact that mofo at the top left was live, because if you go to the very end of that clip, you see him laughing out loud at my ass in chat.
Yep.
You might have shared it then.
I did share it. I shared it on Facebook.
I
and
watched it like
YouTube
6
Shorts.
times.
Oh, that is actually the most viewed thing I've ever done on Facebook. I put that in my Facebook stories or whatever the hell it was, and I swear I keep getting emails going, dude, you're like 10,000 fucking views. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you're known for not pushing the right button. Nice.
Exactly. That was funny as hell. But that's the only thing I like about streaming it, and that's why folks like Rexer will go ahead and, I've been on streams of Rexer midnight where I'm the only guy in chat, but he's trying to record his Donkey Kong Jr. 1 million score, and if, as people say, no pictures, it didn't happen. So to go ahead and stream, even if you're, again, restricting yourself from a 65-inch TV while you're sitting on the recliner to a 24-inch screen while you're sitting in a gaming chair, at least you do have the ability to go ahead and back up and grab that footage. So
What do you say to that, Michael B?
Oh, I'm not very good yet. I'm still only around 18,000. That's my Tron High score. And I suck at the light cycles. That's where I fall apart. The minute you get to the second wave with 3 light cycles, like my life just ends.
Now, are you streaming any of that yourself or no?
Nah, man. I used to do some streaming on Twitch and stuff like that, like playing modern games and stuff like that. The truth of the matter is, are you doing it because you enjoy being on Twitch, or are you doing it because you're on? And I don't want to make gaming seem like work, because it's my escape. That's what I do for fun. So, you ask that question, like, do I want to play this with people watching and like me having to be on, or do I just want to sit down and get immersed with it? So it's one of those funny things, right? Like sometimes I want to have it for me.
I hear you. And luckily my playing on stream has not kind of made it awkward for me. The rest of the lights in the basement are off. I just have these 2 lights here. Actually, I don't even have the arcade behind me. I go and do a virtual green screen most of the time and have a picture of the arcade behind me, or I'll go ahead and green screen myself out to be at the bottom right, kind of, talking shit, while I'm playing. But I don't let it interfere with me. I literally will go ahead, and if it takes more than 5 minutes to set up a stream, and luckily I've got my OBS all tweaked at this point. I've got freaking background images for every game I usually play and this and that. So if it was going to take more than 5 minutes to get ready, I'd be out. But, I've got the HDMI splitter, whether it comes from my gaming PC to split into my my streaming computer and then play on one of my 2 monitors. Same thing with my Switch. Then I'm fine. But if it's going to take more effort than that, like you said, I'd rather enjoy the game.
So, Michael B., where is this located, man? Where is your Tron? Because it's like, I don't know your house layout anymore, man. You got rid of so much stuff, and where is this thing at?
I still haven't had a chance to actually put it in its place. So right now it's in my new game room that I've basically consolidated some of my arcade stuff, my movie collection that was always down there when it was a storage room, and like my modern gaming stuff all in one space. So stay tuned when I actually get it up and running. So you'll see it's going to be a line like with my TV, and all my modern gaming stuff, Tron, and then my Godzilla pinball. So it's just going to be
Nice.
one line across.
Hey, did you sell that Burger Time, Michael?
I did.
Oh shit!
I did.
How much you get for it?
Well, actually, I didn't get very much for it. I sold it to another local collector here. He's super excited about it, so I was just happy to give it to him. Was it you who wrote me and like wanted to buy it from me? Was it you, Headshake, or was it? I'm trying to remember now.
I'm far away, so it would have been a fucking task and a half to get it.
Well, yeah, someone wrote me. I got to go back and look through my messages because I can't remember now. But they offered me $1,000 US to ship it out. Ooh. But like, you don't understand, man. Like, if I still had an arcade one-off like box here, I would have considered taking it apart and getting a quote on shipping. But like, there's no way it would have cost all of $1,000 US to ship it out. So,
damn.
I think there was one on eBay here in California for like $2,600, something ridiculous, crazy.
Yeah,
no thanks.
There's not that kind of market here. Like with these, it's hit or miss if you're going to sell them. Sometimes that's the truth.
I'll just wait for my AOU. Play it on that.
Who knows? They might release Burger Time again. I found out recently. I know a guy here with a real Burger Time, so I might hit him up soon.
So you're getting an ALU Headshake, or you're getting? Oh, nice, dude, nice.
Burger Time plays okay on it unless you go ahead and get a 4-way gate. Burger Time is one of the classic games. That and Pac-Man are the top two, or any of the Pac-Man clones, Miss Pac-Man Blast. That if you can't do 4-way, 8-way screws you to high hell. I can literally play the shite out of Burger Time in 4-way, but once I go back to 8-way,
done.
Actually, I don't even have Glenn's Switch installed. I have was it the Magstick Plus is what I put in mine, which does a great job. But yeah, I want to install a 4-way gate into one of my iArcades to play Burger Time on there.
Well, they got
sounds like one of my
gates
earbuds
you can just snap on.
I've got the snap-ons. I got what Gunther did on those. So I've got a couple of those for my iArcade, but they're just not as good as a gate that's a little further down.
I didn't
the
know
thing.
all this. There's like 3 people who said I'll find bombs if I do magnet fishing. I'm like, okay.
Where are you fishing that you're finding bombs?
I don't know. Is it just seeing some comments?
I can't play Burger Time on an 8-way. I just can't.
No one can.
No, I totally screw up. So bad.
Expensive coins. That's cool. All about the magnet fishing.
Seriously.
So,
look what
Michael
you
B, what 4-way are you using to play Burger Time?
Oh, I'm not playing Burger Time right now. Like where my arcade 1-up one is going this week. I won't play it on the ALU. I won't play it on the iArcade either because they're both 8-way gates. It's not playable. It's not enjoyable. On the arcade 1-up, they put in the diagonal gates, like the 8-way diagonal, which helped a little bit. But I mean, it's not perfect. You're still missing inputs. It's frustrating. So.
Let's see, which camera am I at? This works great on my iArcade.
Yeah, that's Gunther's. Strap-on, right? I've used several strap-ons.
Yeah, you have.
I was say, Michael. I think we call them clip-ons or something.
Oh, I've been calling them wrong. Like I've been going online, typing in strap-on, getting really weird websites.
Yeah.
Make sure your wife knows to delete
just
your
like with Say's found some butt cheeks. Say's butt cheeks.
Oh man.
I think I should do a YouTube video of magnet fishing and pulling up an arcade cabinet.
Yep.
Fucking rad.
I'm thinking you can do a whole channel on this magnet fishing thing.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Sean opened the door.
There's definitely channels out there, and a lot of TikToks I've seen of.
But really, you could just hook it to the magnet, drop it down, and then act like you caught it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I think this totally beats ice fishing. That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, I don't have anything else really big to talk about. I've
What about
besides the fact that my
atgames? The new
rig's not
pinball
working.
tables. You're not even going to talk about
Oh,
So who here purchased Pack 2, owns the first 2 tables, and is waiting to get the rest?
that? Well, sort of. I was given it.
I know you were.
I'm waiting for the second pack. Yes.
Well,
For what's that, Dr. Seuss?
It's kind of funny that no one caught when I went off camera what's sitting behind me. It's been my head's been hiding this the whole time. You see that marquee? What color is it, Michael?
That looks red.
It looks very red.
Looks Neo Geo-ish.
Just saying.
What I miss? Wait, what? What?
Oh, you've already got them. Look at you.
What? No, no. I have the marquee.
Oh.
Okay, I have the marquee. That's all I can say. I have the marquee, Michael.
He's got them already.
Yeah, he does.
Atgames hitting them up.
Yeah, he does.
AEW.
Yes, that's what I'm really excited for
minute.
tomorrow.
Wait,
Fight
so
Forever comes
The
out.
28th.
So-
I thought it was the 29th.
29th
Fight Forever
will be for Thursday
is
at
the-
midnight, as in like Wednesday night, Thursday morning, depending on how you look at things.
Tomorrow.
You will.
It's the spiritual successor to the N64 era, THQ.
That, yeah, people are putting down the visuals, man, but I think it looks awesome. Like, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that like if you're
They don't have the
64
2K
games, man,
budget.
you're gonna love
They're
it.
not going to.
I think it's gonna go. I think this is gonna be a great sell.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
like
good game.
everybody's going to pick it apart and talk about the graphics, talk about it's not deep. Like, what the hell do you want with a wrestling game? Do you want a simulation? Do you want like a sports simulator for wrestling? Or do you just want to have ridiculous fun? Because to me, this looks like it's going to be ridiculous fun, and I'm all in for ridiculous fun.
You need something different than. I mean, I'll say 2K. 22, 2K23 was great. The WWE games, man, but for something different, I think AEW is gonna bring it back to the N64 time, and it's gonna be a blast. I think it's gonna be a great sell.
stupid.
It's
So
gonna be-
2K is great. 23, great roster, hundreds of players. You could have done some matches. It's very intricate, and it's not
It
pick
is.
up and play. I'm hoping that Fight Forever, you can hand somebody who hasn't played a game in 10 years a controller, and they're all like, oh, yeah, I
There's a
remember
lot to learn,
SmackDown.
man.
Here Comes the Pain.
There is a lot to learn with 2K23. Like I still don't even know all the. I'm sure there's some controls I still don't even know on what to do. Especially
many layers.
like the reversals and stuff, man. They're a pain. Reversals could be a big pain in 2K23. So
And
Yeah,
they
who knows,
changed how
man?
to break the pin. In 23, you have to, there's a meter.
yep.
Never done that before.
Absolute pain. Power ups could be a pain. I don't know, man. It could be a mess. I enjoy it. It was a great game, but I'm waiting to see how this AEW is going to be. I think it's going to be really great. I think it's going to be a great game.
I want a button mashing brawler out of it.
Yeah, and to me, wrestling games are far away from simulation, more into the experience. The fun. You could pixelate the graphics all you want, as long as the game plays good. It's going to be better than any simulation tries to be.
The crowd,
Mike,
the video of the crowd saying, what was it? Just the crowd chants. They were cursing. I was dying. I was laughing. This is great.
All right, and back to what Michael B was talking about again. This comes out midnight, as in the morning, Thursday, for those who are LPO or who purchased the Pack 2 already. You'll get the second 2 tables as an update. Or this comes out Friday for new purchases. Here are the next 2 tables.
And
Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
Boy, multi-ball.
Jackpot. Ball is safe. Do not move.
Was the sound coming through, Sean?
Hey, that was good.
Okay, so that is the first of the two. That's Oh, the Places You Will Go. Next, and I can't tell you which is my favorite because they both have pros and cons. This one is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only GAC in town. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast, some are slow.
Magnet fishing, let's go.
There you go, see?
So, Scott, you already have these.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, okay, maybe this is an off-the-air question. Should I already have these as well? Did I miss a message?
No, you should not.
Okay.
I do have the marquees that I've acquired, and those two videos are straight from their YouTube.
Okay.
So there's an application I use called 4K Downloader that lets you just give the URL and it grabs the whole damn thing. So when they gave those to us yesterday, I think it was yesterday they gave us those videos, or they published them out loud, online. I went ahead and grabbed those. So, but looking at those tables, I'm not sure which one I'm going to like best. We will see. But,
I'm still mad they didn't do Hop on Pop. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? If you're going to do Dr. Seuss, how do you not do Hop on Pop?
Who says they're not going to? I mean, they have the license to all of the books.
The Lorax.
They've got so many. They've got all the books, like every single book you've ever read. I can't wait to see their Aldous Huxley Brave New World table. I mean, Slaughterhouse 5. That's going to be an awesome pinball table too. Anything you've ever read is coming out.
I meant all the Dr. Seuss books.
Oh.
But I've also heard that the licenses are not staying there. We had Natural History. Which, by the way, if you notice, I believe if you do some lookups in things, that there are some employees, maybe CEOs of atgames, that are on the board of actual Natural History.
What up, B? I didn't even notice you were here, man.
I know, I just snuck on here. And
B just popped just in time for the
I'm
roll
looking at
credits.
all these comments, and I'm like, what? Is he on the show right now?
No, Rascal sent me a little invite, and you guys said, "Hey, come back next week." So I just wanted to pop in for just a minute to say hello, and you guys do a good job with the community stream. HeadshakeTV, man, good to kind of see you and meet you. I know. Yeah, good to see you and Sixx, man.
And B, you missed it. I'm actually streaming from my iPhone because my rig went to shit.
You sound like shit.
Thank you. That's, I appreciate that. Ow.
What happened with the back box, B?
For my Legends, and so I mean, you're talking about Legends pinball right now. I'm in
like
the process.
something hit Mrs. Combs or something.
So my Star Trek Legends pinball machine, actually,
my favorite of your whole thing.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I'm selling it. I'm getting rid of it because I need space for a new pinball machine that's like right in the corner. I haven't built it yet. Like, oh, look at that. There's a giant Stern pinball box right there that I need to unlock.
Yes.
Right.
Why
now.
aren't you building it now?
What is wrong with you? What is more important?
Nice gentleman
I will end the show right now and send people that way. Okay.
Hey, can you join?
All right.
Like, so I wanted to just do my diligence.
I'm telling you right now, if I had a brand new Stern pinball there and someone say, "Hey, do you want to come on my YouTube channel?" I'd be like, "Eat a bag of shit. I'm going playing pinball."
Oh, I know you like to put holes.
All right,
in
so
your little
this is
boxes.
now
I'm
going to
with
be.
it, but go ahead.
This needs to be converted to a live build. So B's going to build it right now. We got 2 hours.
Right now.
4-hour stream.
This will be a 4-hour stream. If you just want to put our headsets down,
B, I
build it.
promise to have them off by 8 p.m. So I will go ahead and send everybody your way at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I don't even know if people are interested in watching that, but
guys,
fuck yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, big time.
Really? a live unboxing of a Stern pinball machine. I know.
Also, guys,
All right.
there's a liar here in the panel. been telling everybody this sad sack story that his At Games Legends pinball just fell apart when it was moving. The truth is, there was two people moving on it. And I will tell you right now, Bobby Vu's backbox for the ALP is not rated for hardcore sex on top of your ALP. That's the real story.
100%. This is not the buy stuff mod. Bobby Vu likes to, make high quality things that aren't meant to move afterwards. No, I'm just kidding. It's 100% my fault. I do blame my wife though, because we had talked about what do you think the heaviest part of the is? Is it the part where the back box is, or is it the bottom part, right?
So, the heaviest part is the machine itself. And I'm in the process of getting ready to move my ALP out of here. I'm actually going to bring my 2 Arcade 1-Up XL cabs up here. So I'm thinking I'm going to take my ALU and my ALP downstairs into my new game room. And I thought about this, the exact same thing. It's because of that new back box and the way that it's connected. It's only connected with 2 bolts.
That's it.
You got to disconnect that shit, man. You cannot try. And you tried to move it with the legs, everything on it. What's wrong with you?
That was dumb. I shouldn't have put the legs on it. But so I could have been on the bottom of the staircase. I could have brought it down backwards with the back box leaning towards me. But she was like, no, you should be on the top to hold it up. And then I'm going to bring on the bottom side. So we were going down with the back box, facing down. And then it literally just snapped and then hit her on the back of the head. I have a really sad picture. I'll show you guys in just a second. Let me pull it up on screen.
While you're finding that one, I'm going to show you the last ALP that I built. And this is actually when I got my near hernia. I was trying to put it together, and you can see I was getting creative there. I was using a sawhorse and a folding chair to get this to the point I could put the legs on it myself.
You should have used a magnet fishing, B. Magnet.
I know. You were talking about 100-pound magnets. God, where was that when I needed it? Holy hell! And then, my goodness, the pain it was to bring up this 300-pound pinball machine up my stairs because I have no other place to put this. I tried to bribe the FedEx freight guy. He wouldn't do it. I tried to offer him favors and say,
"Hey." One of those things was that P-Dubs has some kind of
thing. That P-Dubs had the 3 little wheels.
The dolly, the new dolly.
The dolly,
the rollerblade wheels. That was cute.
If you guys are looking for an excellent dolly channel, check out Console Kits. He's predominantly a dolly channel now.
Very true, very true. All right.
Those are different kinds of dollies. Okay, just saying.
Okay, so I'm gonna present 2 things real quick. Let's see if I pull this up. Will this show up? One.
You should be able to, or not.
Okay, give me a sec. Dun, 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 dun.
I thought my guests can all go ahead and present things.
Yeah, they can. I just clicked the wrong button. You'd think I know how to use StreamYard by now. Okay. All right. Here we go. So this picture, if you pull it up.
I don't see it yet.
You have to add it to the screen.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta present share screen.
No, it should just show up as one of the boxes of guest.
Like for the backstage.
Yeah, it's backstage.
Gotta scroll down. I haven't had this many guests.
You got too many boxes of people. Yeah, you gotta scroll down. Okay, so this is the before picture as I prepped it to move down the stairs. I'd unplugged everything. I wanted to take one final picture of it in my room, and then said story of it happened going down the stairs, and that's it. Isn't that fucking sad? The sides are just I the HDMI cable broke. It had some other things fall off of it. This broke my heart. I was like,
you could show me a picture of you breaking your arm and the bone sticking out, and I wouldn't be as affected by this.
Oh man, that sucks. You see this? I was
bone heals.
Yeah, but
see, King Curry. So King Curry's in the chat right now, and I actually was in the process of selling this to him, and so I wanted to be honest. I had to. I can't be like, King Curry, it's still fine. I
gotta get that off the screen. It was killing me.
And he wants 1,000% discount.
$1,000 discount. Hey, come, I will have it. I've already pitched, cleaned it up. It looks beautiful, but that's a sad picture. I mean, that's a sad moment, right? For anybody's home arcade,
King Creel, don't worry about it. When you get it, if there's any problems, just contact iArcade customer support.
Yeah. Full warranty.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't worry. I'll have it so spick and clean by the time you pick it up, King. You won't even know. It'll be like when Mrs. Kongzero stepped into the Tron cabinet. There's a broken G piano in that thing. You can't even tell that it ever broke at one point in time.
So, B, can I ask you one more time?
Sure.
Why didn't you take it apart? Like, for God's sakes.
What, the back box? Look how many wires are coming out of it. There's no way to remove the back box and all those wires cleanly without like doing major surgery. Like,
yes, it's called taking your time, doing your due diligence, and moving things properly.
I could, but like I rarely move things down the stairs.
Yeah, I noticed
like,
that too. I noticed that.
Why are there blood prints on the glass? It can withstand a lot of different activities. You know what I'm saying? So
no.
I should have taken off all the legs. We should have like gone down, but like and so also Mrs. Kongzero is also very more confident in her abilities to like move things because she's pretty cut and buff for a little tiny Asian girl. But yeah, it was a little bit more than to handle.
So I just got to tell you the truth. There's only one home arcade pinball channel rated for sex with 2 adults, and that is the Toy Shock. That thing can withstand anything. Like, that is bulletproof.
Yeah, for sure. The borders on that thing are no joke. See, King, yeah, I was gonna tell you about what had happened, but this opportunity came up, so now you see it.
Yep.
It'll be good.
All right, so let's see here. I'm looking at my private chat here. It says high scores on tap, which means he's on here right now. Wants to talk about tournaments.
Oh.
Headshake, is that you?
Nope.
Nope. So how the heck do I have somebody in our private chat who is not on screen right now?
I saw that.
Or is that my boy Sace?
No, that's.
I don't know how to type.
I know that. I've not seen your hands anywhere near a damn keyboard, so I'm like, how the fuck did he type this?
Whoever it is pulled a barbecue up. Magnet fishing, though.
I know.
Where you at? Come on,
we're on
tap.
Hey,
on the chat.
Somebody.
What kind of barbecue was that, though?
So, tell me how that works here, B. You're StreamYard
Oh,
boy.
wait, they're here.
We have someone in private chat. Oh, there we go.
There he is.
You just have to keep scrolling down. You have too many people.
Guys.
In there, so.
Oh, he's been waiting there the whole time.
What up?
No, I did not see that box there. I swear to God.
Been there for 90 minutes.
All right,
Didn't see you there. Sorry.
He's been tapping at me here. So let me go ahead and get him on the screen. What is up? High scores on tap.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going good.
Get rid of this echo here.
Yeah, you sound good. You just have to not listen to the actual podcast on the background, and you'll be good.
I think I just got rid of that. So
Yeah.
guys, I appreciate you.
We're fine on the stream. You're good.
All right, I appreciate you guys having me on. I was like, I'm on here. I was like, I need to get off, and not really sure. I know y'all were talking a little bit about the atgames and the Dr. Seuss that's coming out, and just kind of want to promote a little bit about the tournaments. I have a very, very horrible YouTube channel that I've started up that trying to give updates on the tournaments, but I just want to just take a second on here and stress the importance of these tournaments. I think there's two sides, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. When you look at these iArcades and you look at the arcade one-ups and the atgames, there's two classes of people that buy these things. You have the one class that's going to have, they're going to mod them. Y'all are going to mod them. Y'all have the PCs, and it just really take that to the max and Pinball FX, which is really good. But there's another side of that, and the smaller side of that to me is the people that these things are expensive, and it's a lot for someone to afford this. So some average people, and me being one of those, I bought the ALP. And I don't have the money, or to spend $1,000 on a PC, or I don't have the knowledge to really mod that up. So I think these tournaments can be really focused on people that don't have the technology or the money or the funds or everything to be able to mod these up to like what y'all are accustomed to. So going around about, I want to talk a little bit about the tournaments briefly. I know that atgames put prizes out there, and that's usually arcade.net, a $5 gift card. But what about if I'm just going to throw this out there? if At Games went to someone like Kroger or Publix grocery store and said, hey, look, give us $300, $100 gift cards, $100 gift cards, would you be willing to play these tournaments more with the incentive of the gift card of like Kroger or Publix in return, or Papa John's Pizza? You know, hey, Papa John's Pizza is going to sponsor this At Games tournament, and it's going to cost them, 12 large one topping pizzas, or a supreme pizza, so to speak. So I just kind of wanted to get that out there a little bit. The unofficial game channel is coming out. There's going to be Arcade 1-Up. There's not Arcade 1-Up, but there's going to be new tournaments coming up through At Games, through their Legends. It's going to be a 5-week-long tournament series.
Do you mind if I run the promo on that?
No, go promo. Go ahead.
Let me go ahead and hit that really fast for everybody.
Sure. And that's another horrible video that I made. But go ahead.
I actually watched it earlier today and thought it was well produced. So
yeah, that was not a horrible promo, man. That was really good.
I appreciate y'all putting that up there. I'm really concerned, guys. It really bothered me to hear about iArcade. Behind me here, I've got, it says Matrix. That's something my son and I built probably back in 2006, 2007. There was no Arcade 1-Up, there was no At Games, there was no iArcade. So this is kind of a small knit community, and to see iArcade to go away and maybe some trouble things that could be going with Arcade 1-Up. We have to evolve. We've got to figure out a way, like the horrible videos that I'm putting up. If just one person gets inspired and says, hey, watch this crappy dude, but they see the game and they're like, we need that. I'm really worried. I'm really concerned of what can happen to the lessons of iArcade, because if At Games doesn't make it, or Arcade, new businesses are liable to not come in, and this goes away, and we're back to 2006 again. So I didn't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to put that out there.
And if I'm correct, MCAP is promoting this on the Discord as well. Is that correct?
Yes. The pinball tournaments are through MCAP. The Legends is through the unofficial arcade.
I thought he actually had that on his channel as well.
He has it. Yeah, I think he's promoting it as well as Discord. He may have that. I know I've been working with Jason.
He put that up there yesterday around noon my time on the At Games arcade tournaments.
So he's
got your promo up there.
So I just want to put that out there. I'm not polished. I am not you, Rascal or Game Genie. I really appreciate what y'all do. I think it's really important. I'm looking forward to the Gaming Classic. I don't know how many of you guys are going to the Gaming Classic in Cleveland. I will be in attendance there.
I'm gonna try.
I'm really looking forward to meeting with the At Games people and trying to find out what I can do and what we can do, because it is really important, not only At Games, but Arcade 1-Up to really see this really thrive, and we think we really have an opportunity and things that could be done in the future to really make this really blow up to something big, something to like what you see in the Smash community. I've truly believe that. But I think I've ran my mouth long enough. But I really appreciate this show and you and being able to do this and having me on. I greatly appreciate that. And yes, definitely magnet fish. That is awesome.
Yes.
I am right outside Nashville. There is a big lake called Percy Priest Lake. There is a plane that went down in that lake, and it is on my objective to go search this. So,
See?
So there are things out there.
There is.
Yeah,
All right, well, no submersibles.
Yeah, that's
No
same thing.
I'm not going to go that low.
So, really quickly, High Scores on Tap. I want to say thank you so much for coming on. You don't need to be self-deprecating. Everybody starts somewhere. You make YouTube videos, have fun. Quality is not the most important thing. It's all about your message, the community stuff you're putting out there. Sounds really good. And also, I'll just tell you right now, you are so much better than B-Kong. Like, B-Kong's channel is crap.
Fucking asshole.
Total shite. Total shite.
But like honestly,
Read the room,
like,
Mike.
don't ever say that. Just just the important thing is just make it. Just keep making stuff. People forget that YouTube, like when it first started, it wasn't this whole we're creators or content creators or whatever anybody wants to call it. Like it was almost like a community thing, man. Like we used to, share our pickup videos with each other, and it wasn't because we were trying to get a ton of views. It was just because we developed this friendship thing and we were sharing that. And you talked about like what we got to do to, make sure this community survives. It's stuff like tonight. It's stuff like you're doing. Like, let's just talk about the fun stuff, share our passions together, talk about what we want to talk, give each other a hard time based on scores. That's how we make this community grow and thrive. This has been a couple really dark weeks in the home arcade space with a lot of really negative stuff. And I was worried that's kind of what we were going to talk about tonight. I'm so glad we didn't. This has been a lot of fun.
I'm glad. And High Scores on Tap, do you mind if I put your URL inside the show notes?
Yeah, that's fine. This is whatever y'all want to do. I mean, if you want to jump on that, hey, dude, you suck. But share it, because like I said, it's just one person, and rip off me. Make a better video. I mean, it's all. I don't want this hobby to die. I really don't. And I see, like I said, with the computers and the FXs, and hey, you need this computer and you need to spend $1,300. A lot of people don't have that nowadays, guys. I'm really looking towards the future. And I'll just throw this out there, a teaser, something I was thinking about, and you guys can run with this because you're way better at this than I am. What about a GoFundMe? Hear me out. A GoFundMe for an ALU or an Arcade 1-Up. But for that ALU, we donate it to a charity. We do a video of that. We go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and set that up, and do a video on that. It's about the kids. Yeah, that's just one of the ideas. But here again, I've ran my mouth, long enough. I really appreciate this time and what y'all do for the.
You're
for
good,
the
buddy.
community.
You're good, man. And never say your stuff is crap, dude. Like whether we stream to one person, like that's all we need. It's one person that you're reaching out to. They're spending their time with you. And your content. When you just said your promo is crap, it's not, man. That was really awesome. So keep it going. And it's great, man. It's great. It was
Way
really
better than that B-Con guy, dude. So
way
much
better. I mean, actually, I watched that thing earlier today, and I was like, I want to steal some of that stuff.
Well, see, that's good because I wasn't talking in that video.
Said about like what would drive people to want to play, whether it be like gift cards and things, and sometimes that can be a driver, but most people don't do it because of the things they win. They'll do it because of the community that you built and the people they play against. So build up a crew of people that enjoy playing with each other will be the better way than dangling a carrot like a prize, because then you'll get people playing for the wrong reasons. And so if you can build up mini rivalries, even say like this asshole that keeps saying that I'm a one-up and sympathizer,
Close personal friend with
I
John
would
D.
love to like play against Michael B's E-Honda someday, but he's so scared to ever want to play me in any sort of competitive video game because he knows it's never going to be a fair fight. But that would be amazing to watch. So build a community of people, bring some rivalries out there. I think that's going to be the success if you put this little contest together.
Yeah, and then that's what we used to be on our Saturday night shows that me and Mike did, or that later I did. Those happy hours were all about playing with each other. Yeah, we gave away stuff, but I mean, there were squash, rivalries on ArcadeNet. Squash is a great epic
Squash
game,
saved
Michael B.
ArcadeNet. But it was like, there's nothing on ArcadeNet. Boys, we got Squash. And it is fun.
Michael B, we have a minor in the group. Okay.
I'm
saying.
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as we don't talk about why that Brazilian game was so popular. Was it Brazilian? I think it was. It came from some Spanish place. But, we had a lot of rivalries on that. We would play fighting games. We would play squash. Touch and Go was another great game we played on Saturday nights. And like you said, B, it was all about the playing is what it really was. Sure, I gave away $25 gift cards here and there or 6 months of ArcadeNet, but people were really enjoying the play. So that's what it's all about. Now, speaking of a minor on the stream here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight our boy HeadshakeTV to let us know who is joining us.
What's up, guys? My little one wanted to come and be a part of this YouTube world here, so here we go.
Well, that's awesome. Mine sometimes joins in chat. So what's your name, young lady?
I'm going to put her headphones on so she can hear what's going on.
Go ahead.
All right. Ready? Say hi. Okay.
Well, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hi. What's your favorite game?
Cats.
Cats are your favorite game. Do you have cats?
2.
2? What are their names?
Chippy and Shimmy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Those are nice names. Do they like playing games? Do they sometimes go on top of your dad's gaming machines and just sleep there?
No.
They don't? He won't let them? Which of your daddy's machines do you like the best?
The fighting ones.
The fighting ones. My granddaughter loves the fighting ones.
Nice.
What's your favorite fighting game?
Would you like the golden tea?
Yeah, golden.
Would you like the golden tea?
Yeah.
Oh, she likes golden tea also?
She loves the golden tea.
That's a good one.
That's a great cab. A friend of mine just bought one from Rexer, as a matter of fact. Rexer sold his old golden tea, and a friend of mine just bought that from him in Las Vegas. So, well, it's nice to have you on. And what was your name again?
Ava.
Oh, that's right. Versus.
That's a really pretty name. Who picked that name? Was it mommy or daddy?
Daddy.
He did? Is that the story he tells you?
Nice.
Well, that is great. Well, thank you for staying up and hanging out with us and letting us borrow Daddy for a while. We really appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to tell us?
No.
No? Well, thank you.
Guys, it's crazy. She's also better than B Kong. Like, it's nuts.
Only just a smidge, but yeah, I gotta agree with that one.
She was actually pretty good.
She was, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
She was begging me for that. She's like, Dad, let me come on. I'm like, all right, we'll see.
Aw, that's cool.
Well, I know that Sixx told me that Sixx has a certain bedtime to reach. So let me get Sixx on here for the highlight and let him cash out here soon. By the way, Sixx, I did put your Sixx's channel, the Sixx Pro channel, in our show notes. So if anybody goes back to YouTube and looks at the show description, it's in there for you. But
Excellent.
let me throw this up here, and you tell me a little bit about what's going on here, man.
Well, me and Sixx have been playing Star Tropics. We're in episode 5, which is chapter 5 of a ridiculously long NES game. The show is called The Say Show, but Sixx insists I say that it's called Sixx's Super Ultra Saturday Mega Show. He's wrong, but it is what it is. You should tune in Saturday. We're doing this show every time at 10 o'clock West Coast time. And go ahead and subscribe, like, and all those other BS. And then you can learn about it. Or not. Either way, you watch it. That's all I got. It's time to roll the credits. Roll it.
Not yet. We'll see who else has got it. Oh, we lost him. We just rolled his credits. There we go.
He's out. He's out.
He just dropped the mic, man.
He's out.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
So, let's go around the room here and see if there's anything else we need to pimp. Well, Michael B., you're in the top slot right now. So, besides your show, which we all know how to find you, it's obvious.
He's a trash YouTuber, so let me just jump ahead and just say, get this pinball machine built while y'all have a great time. I actually just put up a stream. I'll be live in about 5 minutes. So you guys,
I was gonna say, B,
Yes.
go live, right?
maybe not
Alright,
help
cool.
me
Good stuff.
die when I build this pinball machine. So, all right, I'll see you guys later.
Good
Thanks,
stuff, man.
All right, brother.
You know how to-
Magnets, B.
Magnet. Thanks.
Magnets.
You guys.
Yes.
All right, so guys, as B just said, he's gonna put together that damn stern. It sounds like so. Let's wrap this thing up here in 6 minutes to 11:15 Eastern time. Holy shit, Michael B! It's like 12:15 your time, isn't it?
Oh
Are
no,
you an hour or
it
two
is.
ahead of me.
It is 12:40. 12:40.
An hour and a half? You're in
Yeah,
one of
I
those
know.
weird areas.
We got our own unique half-hour time
the
zone.
fuck?
Yeah, I know.
There's
right?
there's actually time zones in the states like that. There are time zones in the states that are half hour, and there's actually I think one state that has some areas that are 15 minutes.
Really?
Yes. It depends on how big the state is, because we actually have 2 time zones in Kentucky. I can drive a little bit west and cross over the central time zone. I really hate when they do that. I think a time zone should at least stay in a damn state. But consider Kentucky's about this tall and about that wide. Yeah, well, what can you do? But same thing happens in Florida with that damn panhandle of theirs. As soon as you start going towards the panhandle, boom, you cross the line. But so you are almost 1 a.m. Well, besides what B was saying, what else you got to say, Mikey?
I don't have a lot to say. I'm not going to pimp myself, but I'm just telling you guys, there's a lot of people out in the community just really interested in sharing their stuff and everything like that. Don't get locked into like going to specific people or something like that. Explore, find new people, build new friendships. That's what this is supposed to be about. So I'm not going to pimp myself. I'm just going to say, just watch as much as you can and, try to create new friendships.
Well said, man. Well said.
Well said. All right, and going back around the room here, high scores on tap. Anything else you want to bring up and pimp or share?
No, just a big thank you to you guys for what you do. I've been quietly watching for a while and really just didn't have the courage to do this or make content, but I just really appreciate what you guys do. Just keep on keeping on.
And that's why we do community shows like this. Give people a chance to come on and just say what they want to say, share what they want to share, and get their feet wet. I think this is how I came on. I think before me and MCAP started the first show, I may have been a guest on Game Room Dudes or right around there, or one of Dubs' shows. So, getting your feet wet as a guest is a lot easier than doing what I'm trying to do, and that's produce a damn show from your phone.
It looks good. You've done good.
Yeah, man, that was not bad.
Luckily, the computer is still working. So, that muted version of me down there is still running the show on the computer. It's just I'm using this as a stupid camera and earbuds. And again, I will give kudos to Apple that these things are not even at 50%, and we've been 2 hours.
Nice.
So, kudos to them for that. Let's see this other guy up here, Rascal. He's going to try to get his shit fixed sometime tonight. Let's see, go back around HeadshakeTV. So besides being a viewer of our show and hanging out in our chat and talking a lot, what else do you do, bro? You got your own channel yet?
Oh, I have my own channel. It's a fishing channel.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna start doing some arcade stuff and yeah. I'm not trying to whore myself out. If you guys want to check out my channel, freaking have at it. Check out some fishing stuff. HeadshakeTV, YouTube.
Is that with the @ symbol or not?
I don't believe there's an @ symbol. Just
Okay,
HeadshakeTV, YouTube.
I got to tell you, Headshake, I've been pretty jealous. I've been watching you all night smoking those darts, and I was like, oh, I could go for one of those right now. It's almost like whenever I watch the first Ghostbusters movie, right? Oh, thanks. Whenever I watched the first Ghostbusters movie, they were actually sponsored by like one of the tobacco companies. So that's why in like almost every scene in Ghostbusters, they're smoking a
They're having a
cigarette.
smoke.
I was like, does he have big tobacco money? What's going on here?
See, some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. The reason that I do these all the time is because I gave up tobacco.
Oral fixation.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
I gave up cigarettes a long time ago.
Something in the mouth.
Well, that and these are also nicotine infused.
Oh.
So let's see if I can actually hit this up here on that camera.
Well,
There you go.
I just wanted to say too, make sure everybody goes to BCons and watches him build a pinball. Hopefully he doesn't screw it up. Hopefully he's got
Yeah,
some
so start here
magnets.
in about a
Magnet
minute.
fishing.
Guaranteed, we're going to be a little bit late, and by the time we show up B's channel, it's just going to be that pinball's going to be on the bottom of the stairs with
Yes, on the
cons
floor.
underneath it.
All the cats on top.
Yes.
Yeah, but thanks guys for having me. Appreciate it. It was
Yeah,
fun.
buddy. Definitely. It was
It's
great
my
having you.
pleasure. All right, guys. And Sean, why don't you go ahead and take us out, and then the rest of us will
gonna
be behind the
get
scenes
outta
here
man.
afterwards, all right?
It's been an absolute blast. Please give a like on the way out, guys. It's always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't to yet to be up to date with all the latest uploads and live shows.
Hold on.
What
hold
happened?
on.
What?
I'm getting my ass kicked about this. Apparently, people only come here for the giveaways.
And please stick around for a giveaway.
I know, right? All right. What am I going to give
Don't
away?
leave yet. Give a like, but don't leave.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and like. Go ahead and look at the new updates on the show.
I don't know what you're
description.
doing. I don't
Everybody's
know.
links.
What about a magnet? Give away a magnet.
Yeah, I want it. I
Yeah.
want to win that, man.
A 1,000-pound magnet.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think I've got at least one or two games to
There
give away
we go.
here. Let me just pull up a Steam code and
Thanks, Mr.
figure
Dello,
out
for
what they'll
ruining
give away.
my outro, bro.
I know, man. Look, I've been paying attention to I've been paying attention to the chat, and there's been a lot of folks going, "Yo,
They
dude,
are,
what's
they are.
up?" All right, well, you know what?
20
I'm gonna
people
go
still
in-
in the chat.
I'm
Well,
gonna
it went
go
from
ahead-
like 30 to 20 once they heard there was no giveaways. So lots of
Well, we're going to give away a game that Ritual Dello provided me, so he probably won't want to go ahead and win that one. But friend of the show, Ritual Dello, gave me this. Let's
What about, wait, no, this is better. What about this? We have a code. The Jukebox app.
I think that's a joke. I'm just
Yeah,
putting
I
that
know.
one out there for you.
I know,
think
I know.
that's a joke. All right, so I've got a game here, according to my list, called Underland: The Climb.
See what happens, Messiah? See what happens when you
I've
join
never heard
our
of it.
channel, man? There's giveaways.
All right, so I'm going to share this screen for a second so you know what we're doing. It's not hashtag hash brown yet.
Oh.
Hashtag Underland. Go ahead and type that in chat while I find the... Sorry, B, it's my fault. They're staying late.
Hash browns. Ooh.
That's an old joke. All right. So according to this, it is not the most expensive game in the library, but free doesn't suck. So let me go ahead and share this tab instead and raise the volume.
The sound effects. That's great.
I'm digging them.
The music, man.
It's epic. That's all I can say. It's epic. All right, let's kill that, and let's see, how do I get rid of this screen and share the next one? All right, we've only got 4 entries, guys. And
Come on, guys.
I don't mind.
There's 20 guys in the chat. 19.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Jason. That
Let's
music
go.
is great.
That
Hey,
music was good.
Richard Della says it's a fun game.
It reminds me of Lemmings, that game for Super Nintendo.
Oh.
Right? Lemmings was dope.
Lemmings. I think I have that on a hard disk up there, man. Yeah.
You mean
Lemmings
a
was
3.5
dope.
inch floppy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we're at 6. I've got 10 more seconds on my timer till I'm going to call the ball on this one. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a little inside baseball. All
This
these
is
things
all right.
will be displayed.
I'm with Jason on this.
Come on, Carl O. I'm gonna say Carl O. Let's go.
I've got them on speed dial.
I
So
say
that'll
Galaga
work.
guy.
Oh,
Goofy
Goofy.
Foot. No, wait, he came in right at the. Look, he came in right at the last 11:19. Nice.
Nice, Goofy.
Sweet.
Congrats.
All right.
Good
Before
stuff.
I forget, let me go ahead and put that on a sticky note. Goofy
Here's
Foot.
the last one. Yeah.
This is so
All right,
different
so,
from my channel. Goofyfoot's not blocked here.
Oh, Goofy.
Wow.
Aw.
So that was
Aw.
Wonderland. All right, Goofyfoot. I'm pretty sure I know how to reach you, but if not, while Sean is talking us out, here is the usual. Shoot me an email, rascal@me.com, and I will get you that Steam code for Underland The Climb. All right, that's officially all we got left. So, Sean, as you were saying?
Oh, yeah, as I was saying, let me start from the beginning. Just give a like on the way out, please. It is always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't yet to be up to date with all the latest uploads and live shows. Join the Discord if you haven't to BS with us. A lot of great people in the community. And let's be positive tonight. We had a great positive show. Instead of blocking anybody, how about we just add HeadshakeTV? We had high scores on tap. If you haven't yet, please go check out Michael B. the Game Genie. Add that man along with the Super Game Room dudes. Guys, please have an awesome week. Enjoy some great games. We will see you next time on That Gaming Show.
All righty. Where's that outro I had lined up there? There it is.